Welcome to Mark Every Golf. So another train aid has arrived. So this is the Downshift board. Good bit of kit, nice and solid, nice bit of grip on top. Reasonably light, so not too heavy. So if you wanted to take to the range, that would be okay. About 80 quid around that sort of price point. When you've got postage, maybe a little bit on top. So 80, 90 sort of pounds, so that's not too bad. Let's have a go, shall we? So you can see it is pretty much a balance board, isn't it? So you're trying to feel where the pressure is going to. So the pressure mats are quite expensive, so this is a very good alternative to try and feel what's happening underneath your feet without. So you've got centre of mass and you've got a pressure point you're moving about. So it's very easy to move the centre of mass, which would be a sway, where ideally you're trying to keep the centre of mass fairly centred and move about the pressure points. So if we've got an iron in our hand, start with the board so it's touching the floor on the lead leg. So if you're right-handed, the left leg. Get our turn back and feel the pressure go on to the right leg, so the trail leg, and you've got that pressure down so it's tilted and it's into the floor. So then before you then come back through, you're getting that bump forward and getting that move down so the pressure goes forward into the other side, the trail side, so the board will then go back down into the floor. So just get that, do that at least 3 times. So get yourself set into your posture position. You've got the lead leg, so it's into the floor, so the board is tilted this way slightly. Do your turn back, try and stay fairly centered, and you'll feel the board go into the floor on the trail leg. Before you swing back through, just try and get that bump forward and get the board go into the ground. Then you can add your turn through in. It's just the downside to the board a little bit is that it's a little bit restricted on the foot. So normally if your foot were to peel open, where it's got like it's almost like quite a rough feeling to the top of the board, it will restrict, like sandpaper, it will restrict your foot turning out. So if your hip flexor is a bit tight, just be careful. So you won't necessarily be able to turn through as much as you want to, so you might get a little bit stuck. So like I said, just try and do that about 3 times. So you've got that lead leg into the floor, turn back, feel the pressure go into the trail foot, bump it forward, so you've got that bump forward, which drops the club into the slot, and turn through. Then come off it, and you just that same sensation, and it is a really great feeling. You can get that downward drive into that lead leg. So you feel the pressure in the trail leg, bump it forward, bang. Hit some shots, so at least let it play out. So at least hit a dozen shots, back on the board, 3 times, off, don't hit a ball. Recreate what you just felt 3 times, dozen balls and repeat. So you'll gradually pick up the feel for it. Good bit of kit, highly recommend it. Well made, good price, and it will give you that feel of what's happening underneath the feet.